The terrorists that you people normally call the Bändits, they struck in Niger State yesterday, killing about 14 persons. And when they came, the first thing they did is to disrupt the network communication in those villages. I mean, like the MTN mask, the Airtel, the first of all went there and burned it down so that nobody could have access to communicate, outside the villages before they started attack. Both the policemen, the vigilantes, and 10 community members were victims of this attack. And these people came from Zamfara State with 100 motorcycles. Eyewitnesses said so. And how many of you remember what the incumbent governor of Zamfara said?
Like I said, we know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government?
Of course we do. They live with the same community we live.
So why is it difficult to get them?
That is the $1 million question that I should ask you.
We are trying to understand, for those of us who are now conversant with Zamfara, have never been there, and we hear you as a chief security officer speak tonight to say you know these people, but yet you can't get them. It's a head scratcher.
It is something that we are trying to all put our heads together. That is why, from what I can do as a governor, to have this CPG as a first line of defense. Of course, military are there, police are there, as well as civil defense, but they are not under my control. They are under the control of federal government. And they're
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Thursday, 10th of July, 2025 is today. Yesterday, Bändits, the terrorists called Bändits, killed 2 policemen, 2 vigilantes, and 10 others in Mariga local government area. That is 14 persons were killed yesterday. And as you can see, there is no noise about it on the social media. There is no hula baloo about it. Even the government agencies are not even talking about it. The security agencies are not talking about it. Why? But if this thing happened in Edo State, maybe 2 policemen were killed, 2 vigilantes were killed, 10 others. By now, both the military aircraft, helicopter, everything will be hovering over Edo State. Sometimes we are asking, the Nigerian government, are they not tired of aiding terrorists directly and indirectly? Because the other day now, 70 vigilantes were ambushed. The same thing that 10 people were killed. Houses were burned. Up to today, no statement from the government. But they are busy attacking P2B, attacking coalition, attacking this, attacking that, releasing their dogs like Reno Mokri, Daine Bwanda to go and do, rubbish on the media. Whereas the real people are dying. And that is another occasion to the question of these people, what motivates them into power? It's not you. It's not you. No Nigerian politicians that have the sympathy and compassion of people towards emerging a political position. Never. All they want is the power. They just want to be there. Not because of you. Not because of your people. They don't care what happens to you. After all, if they assume office, they will say, thank God that the thing started happening before me, so that they can give excuse that, the past administration, they are the one that caused it. Before they give excuse for 2 years, you will be busy talking about next election again. When Tinubu assumed office, I told people that it is 2 years, just 2 years. That is the only time a government have to function. The rest is for politics. That is Nigeria for you. And now what you are saying is that they are really playing the politics. Every day people are dying, from the north to south, east to west. Now, Daily Post is reporting that yesterday still in Niger, that Bändits killed policemen, 2 vigilantes, 10 others in Mariga local government area. What happened? Bändits have attacked 3 communities in Mariga local government area of Niger State, leaving at least 13 persons dead, including security operatives. The affected communities include Kumbashi, Bangi, and Mongoro. It was gathered that the incident occurred on Tuesday around 4:00 p.m. when the gunmen stormed the villages armed with sophisticated weapons. Before, while I was growing up, out of the article, while I was growing up, If, armed robbers, kidnappers, if they really want to attack or you want to hear anything like that, it will be in the midnight. In the midnight. But these people operate in a safe haven. They operate like we own this territory. We own this territory. There is nothing anyone can do. Why? Because the politicians made it possible for them to operate in a safe haven. Now, the article continues that it was also that the gunmen who arrived on about 100 motorcycles entered the area from Zamfara State. Sorry, let me explain this to you people. Do you understand the movement of 100 motorcycles? Probably 200 people. Do you understand the movement, the convoy, the noise? If Nigeria is a real place, how can 100 motorcycles move without security operatives intercepting them? I'm talking about 100 motorcycles now. Think about it. Think about it. Now, it continues that eyewitnesses said 13 people were killed, including one police officer and 2 vigilantes, while many others sustained various degrees of injuries. A source in the area noted that the gunmen may have been seeking reprisal for a recent Air Force raid on their hideout, which resulted in several casualties in their camp. The bandits also destroyed a communication mast, disrupting communication in the affected area. This is so serious. When contacted, the chairman, Mariga Local Government Area Haji Abbas Kasuwa Garba, confirmed the attack but could not provide the exact number of casualties due to prevailing tension in the area as a result of the continued presence of the gunmen. Niger State Police Public Relations Officer SP Wasiu Abiodun could not be reached as of the time of filing the report. How can you reach him when the terrorists came, the bandits came, they first disrupted the mast, the network? I don't know, could be empty and all. You understand now, those villages, if you see one mast, you even thank God that you have, network. So they came, they first of all destroy it so that people could lose, the network to communicate for assistance. Do you understand that these people are well trained, well packaged? They know what to do at a particular time. I am still asking this question. How can 100 people move once without the security operatives intercepting them? And if, for example, now 100 people came out to protest, you will see a helicopter, you will see military vehicle, police vehicle, everybody will just troop out. But these terrorists, they keep on giving them, unfair advantage against the people. Nigeria, in my own opinion, I respect everyone's opinion, but Nigeria, in my own opinion, can never be sustainable because the people that will remain empowered from now to the next 50 years, all of them are involved in all this shit. So tell me, how can someone make this country to become great? You can't even rise to the power. For you to rise to the power, the people who are sponsoring these terrorists have to lift you there. You people don't understand the danger ahead. For you to rise to them, these people who are committing all these things, sponsoring them, they must be the one that will lift you there. You can't go there by yourself. Are you not seeing what is going on? So tell me, if they lift you to that position, how can you fight against the people they are sponsoring? This is the danger ahead of Nigeria. People don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I will talk more about it in my next video.
And Aswaju called me. He says, Hajia, I said, sir. He said, I respect your stance on not accepting the appointment. I said, yes, sir. Because I can't be a zombie. I just can't follow you because you said I should follow you. Let me know what you have for us up north. Because if I made a mistake on Buhari, with you, the truth is written on the horizon. So I have to know what you have for us. He said he's in London, that if I can, I should go over. He offered to buy me a ticket. I said, no, sir, I can afford a ticket. And then he said, can I get a hotel for you? I said, yes, that I will appreciate. I took the next Lufthansa to London. I saw him that same night, and we sat. And I said, sir, The reason why I'm not accepting your appointment is because I don't know what you have for us up north. Because in the north, every single person is either waiting to be killed or kidnapped. We can't go on like this. What is your blueprint for us? He told me that he doesn't have anything for us. I said, you mean, sir, you don't have a blueprint? He said, I can't have a blueprint because if I have a blueprint, I'll be stepping on too many toes and they might even kill me. This was what he said.